Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're a current subscriber or have seen my videos before. My name is Adriana. I'm a certified personal trainer, and here on my YouTube channel I show you some of my favorite recipes. I talk about PCOS and I do at-home/gym workouts, and today we're going to be making a chickpea Mediterranean salad. So I had everything set up. There's not too much to it, but just a lot of chopping. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, like I said, this recipe has a lot of chopping into it. So I do have a bowl ready. Here I have 1 can of chickpeas. They're easier since they're already made, unless you want to make them from scratch by holding them overnight in water, soaking them, then cooking them, go for it. But this is how it is right here. And we're going to keep that bowl at all times next to us, because as we're chopping, we'll be placing all the ingredients inside. So here I'm gonna have some fresh parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up. I like the stems, so I include the stems. I know some people will rip off the leaves, but I don't mind the stems. Like I said, we're just gonna move along with the chopping process. Keep it going. Next, I have about a small package of melody tomatoes. You can use cherry or grape tomatoes, that's fine. I like these because they have different flavors of, I guess, acidity, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But some are sweeter than others, and what we want to do is cut them in half and place them inside that same bowl. If you don't have these tomatoes, you could use a regular tomato and just dice it. That works as well. I didn't use all the tomatoes, as it seems I have quite a good amount in here, and that's okay because we still have a few more ingredients to go through. All right, next I have a cucumber. I'm just gonna cut this edge off. If you want to skin it off, that's perfectly fine, but I'm gonna keep it on. Go ahead, and I'm gonna use about half of this cucumber. No, it ran away. One piece rolled away. No, we don't want it to run away from us. All right, perfect. We got about half. Set the extra on the side. And now we're gonna go ahead and just cut it into squares like so, and put it in our bowl. You could always just stack them up too and make the cutting process easier. These are kind of thick, so there you go. All right. Now I have Clamato olives. You wanna know a fun fact? The first time I had an olive was back in January. I never had olive before. I know it sounds so weird to say. And like, I used to bartend too, so I'll be working alongside olives, like to make dirty martinis and whatnot, and I just never bothered trying one until January, when I told a friend I've never had olive before. So we went out and got olives. I made a charcuterie board. And I particularly fell in love with these purple olives because they taste great. So we're not going to use the whole can. I believe, maybe like a quarter of the can of these olives. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in half and throw them into the bowl. All right, next I have one bell pepper. I'm using a red one. We're going to cut this in half, and yes, I'm using the same knife, so I don't care. I'm going to remove the inside of this bell pepper. I'm going to discard this part. I am going to turn off the camera as I wash the inside out before we move on to dicing it. Get out. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back nice and clean. We're gonna go ahead and slice this down. And now we're gonna start dicing our red bell pepper up. If you come across pieces like this, feel free to cut them up some more. We're going to go ahead and scoop this up and put it into our side bowl. And we're going to do the same thing with the rest of the bell pepper. All right, sweet. Now I have all the ingredients chopped up. It's time to go ahead and mix it all together. Now you could serve this salad as is, or you could add balsamic vinegar to it or any kind of vinaigrette you like on it. If you want to add cheese, I recommend using feta cheese, but this is a dairy-free recipe since I limit my dairy intake. Ta-da! It honestly smells so good. I'm looking forward to it. All right, our salad is ready and I'm looking forward to it. It is summer, this season of salads, or usually when most people eat salads, but oh, perfect. I got parsley on this. I got cucumber, tomato, olive, bell pepper, chickpea. I got everything on here. I was not expecting that to fall off. Oh well. Oh my god. This tastes so refreshing. I love it. It's packed with so many different flavors. You pretty much don't need a dressing on it, but again, if you want one, I would just do a vinaigrette on this, but it tastes great as is, and I highly recommend making this recipe, especially if you have guests over, you want to surprise them with something new, or you just want to add something new to your weekly meals, or just spice up your regular dinner side, or even your lunch. The chickpeas do have protein in it. Maybe you could even toss on some grilled chicken. That's probably what I'll do this week, is put this into one of my meals and cut up some grilled or oven baked chicken. But if you've enjoyed this recipe, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It's also a great way to show support to my channel for free. And if you do try this recipe, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, I appreciate you watching my videos and supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.